Today, and in the wood yard, Kenny's got a bunch of saws.
We're gonna sharpen them right now. Here we go. So we're gonna sharpen up, get ready for tomorrow. We're gonna cut a little wood tomorrow. So just tell something about the saws. This 372 XPG, this is the one I've been liking lately. It's got heated handlebars. I don't know what G's got to do with heat, but the G means it's got heat. None of the rest of these have heat, and my cold old fingers don't like it.
Yeah.
So this is just a 372, 372. This is a 390, and this is the big boy, the 395. These two got some balls, man, both of them.
And they need to be sharpened.
And
so
we're gonna, well, some of them may or may not. Until I look at them, I don't know. But
let's get to it.
all right. Okay, so the 395. I don't know if you guys saw the video last summer when we had a kind of a jerry rig on it, where the screws that hold the cover on are inside the air box, and I didn't check it soon enough, and they vibrated and they stripped out. So I came up with a solution. I JB welded some studs in, but that didn't last long, and I just re-tapped it now and got new bolts in, and it's good, and I Loctited them in, and so I went through the saw. It's all clean, it's ready to go, it's sharp. So this one we don't have to touch tonight. The rest we gotta give some
And the chain is
TLC.
all sharp and everything. It's all good to go.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you dig in with this saw,
you know it.
hang on.
Yeah, it's fun to cut with.
I just don't like carrying it very
It's
far.
nice cutting big rounds in your wood yard.
Yes.
Where you're not carrying it through the
So
brush.
I'm gonna grab the scabbard here. Just get it out of the way. Yeah, when I'm cutting that big stuff, and a lot of you guys have seen that, this thing goes through them like candy.
And one thing that a lot of people don't know, because I had someone comment on my channel a while back, they said, oh, that's nice you put the scabbard on there because it keeps the teeth sharp. And I said, no, it keeps me from getting cut.
It keeps everything else in the truck from getting shredded when you touch it.
Exactly, because it doesn't take much.
So this one we cut with today, the chain's loose because it was a new chain. But them railroad ties, you see us cutting that square stuff, a lot of it's pretty dirty. So yeah, we got to sharpen more often than I care to, but that's just part of doing business. And this saw I just cleaned up the other day. We only ran maybe a tank or what, but I know it's just a titch dull from today. So I got to put my glasses on. You can laugh. I broke them the other day. I'm going to the eye doctor next Monday. Today's Friday, so I'm getting new glasses, but we had a little emergency repair because my lens kept falling out. So
Nice.
this is what
Very nice.
this is what we got.
Now this isn't terribly bad, is it?
No, this is just a little, this is a brand new chain. I should probably take the rakers down a titch, but usually I like to sharpen them a couple times before I take the rakers down.
Yeah, I usually like to do 1 or 2 sharpenings.
I mean, I could actually see the dirt on the wood I was cutting today.
Yep.
You know, stuff that got hit on the ground before it froze up, before there was snow.
I got a little present for you. Watch this.
Oh, I like that.
I figured you would. I forgot to turn it on there.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we got them. And the thing is, on a 20-inch chain, you got 72 drivers, you got 36 teeth, so there's only 18 teeth if you count.
And he said, right.
You know, Chris always marks his, like, usually I can look at it and see
Yeah, but
if I got good light.
Right, and I got 42 teeth on mine because they're 24 inches.
Right, on the 24s it's different. You know, that tooth I can actually see the jaggedness on it. The next one might be too. Yeah, don't know if you can focus on it. You can just see that little rough edge.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad,
not
but
with this camera. Well, next chain when we sharpen, we'll use the other camera and I'll be able to get right in there real close. So one of the things a lot of people don't know of is how to hold the saw. I'm just going to show everybody from the back how you're doing this. Basically, he's hugging the saw. He's got his elbow over the top here like this, so the armpits on top of the saw, and arm wrapped around.
The problem is I could only do it on one side.
Right. Well, and you got your arm locked right in over here.
You put it in a vise, it's better.
Yeah, but out in the woods, it's just a good way to do it.
But I just do it this way. You know, this one you can actually see the tip.
It's got a little roughness.
That little white thing there, I don't know if you can see that, but that's
not bad though.
But yeah, you want to eliminate that.
Right. There you go.
Sometimes you get that feather edge, you got to roll it over.
Yep.
You can see that feather edge right there.
Yeah, that'll disappear the second you cut anyway.
Okay. Okay, we're done. So this is actually Leroy's saw. So I just been keeping it when he comes and cuts. And
you sharpen it for him.
Yeah, and I buy his chains for him because he's cutting my wood, or our wood, whatever, because he gets all his wood from me and he works for me for free. Well, he works for beer. So
he works for beer, yeah.
Whatever, so I just keep the saw and I keep it ready for him. So.
And it's not real dull?
No, this is going to be like a one stroker probably, or maybe two. It's better to sharpen more often and let it go too long and then you got to battle it.
Right.
That's it. That side's done. That's done. So, see if it ain't bad. How long did that take?
Not long, yeah.
Not very long. Okay, you're gonna go slow because I gotta hit your mark. That's it. What's that?
So what you got going on now?
So this is a 372 XP. This is a 372 XPG, which is my winter saw. It's got the heated handlebars. That's the extra little switches here. This is what I've been running because it's been 20 below, 30 below, miserable temps. So I just want to show you the difference between the air filters. So the air filter on the XPG, it's not much. It's just a little screen. I'll blow it out with some air or clean it up, which I did the other day. And then you got this is your summer filter. There ain't much in that one either. This saw, I lost it for a while. I had it hid underneath a tarp for about 3 months. I found it yesterday, so I want to clean this one up a little bit. I'm going to fire up the compressor and blow these out and stuff. So we'll just sharpen that. This is the last one to sharpen, and we're done for the night.
So tell them what you're doing.
So I'm just blocking it off here on the intake so I don't blow a bunch of sawdust down in there. That one's pretty dirty. This one isn't too bad. What you're supposed to do these every once in a while is you put them in a bucket of water with some Dawn dish soap and slosh them all out, let them dry out. I put them in front of the furnace.
Yeah, they get nice and clean.
Yeah, but for most of the time this is fine.
Yeah.
That's a little better. Then you should do your recoil once in a while. Pretty much the whole dang saw. Well, you get up in there, that's going to be a mess. We're not going to get in there tonight.
Okay.
So that's good enough. Summertime it's more critical. You want to get your cooling fins clean. A lot of times what I used to do, I take ether and blow them all out. Mm-hmm. Take the cover off here, clean this all up. Mm-hmm. It'll give you some longevity to your saw. So yeah, the difference between that and the summer filter, it's just a real fine screen is all it is. Should actually take this off once in a while and clean it up. You know, they collect a lot of garbage over time. Just about out of air here again. So this is the saw I've been using in this cold weather because of the heated handlebars.
So now I was going to tell you the screen for 55 Rancher and the 55 Husqvarna. A lot of the consumer grade have that type of a screen. It's just a screen like that.
Well, this is a winter saw, so I think had an issue. I don't know. So I don't know. Must have been, oh man, at least 25 years ago. I was cutting It was a snowy day. There was a lot of snow. We were cutting spruce and balsam. The snow would come off the trees and just bury you. And I burned up 2 saws that day. And I talked to a saw dealer years later. He says, yeah, that happens in the lake states. You're cutting in that wet snow and it's sucking it in the intake. Yeah. And it's putting water into your fuel and it's diluting your oil. Oh. Boom. Because my saw wouldn't run. I'm like, what the heck? So I went and grabbed Big Paul's saw and I ran his saw. I fried them both same day. Oh. Cutting in that heavy wet snow because they're too stupid to go home.
Sucked snow in.
You're sucking air.
So yeah, it's one of the reasons you're not supposed to set your saw down in the snow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fried 2 saws in one day.
Oopsie.
And I talked to a dealer about this. He says, yeah, here in the lake states where we get that wet snow and it's fairly warm and wet and you're cutting. He says, yeah, a lot of saws got burnt up doing that.
Nice.
So we thought it was the gas. It wasn't. Now there's a bad tooth right there. The tip is gone.
Yep.
And sometimes I don't go all the way to get the tip back. I'll get it on the next filing. As long as there ain't a bunch of them. So this is the saw you were using today, and I knew it wasn't sharp.
It was just
we should have sharpened it before we went.
It got worse as I cut because I cut through some of those railroad ties.
Damn, railroad ties are dirty. I knew that was going to happen. Once we get past them ties, we're into that maple. It's pretty nice. There's still some dirt in that too. I was surprised. Get that one.
Looks done.
Yep. This is the one you should have filmed close up. This is the dullest one I did tonight.
That's okay.
Set. Okay. Everybody's accounted for. You guys ever see a chain like this? Inside out? Figure that one out, huh?
Nice.
Any guys that run saws for a long time, they'll know the trick, but for you rookies out there, you're gonna learn something someday. Let the cat out of the bag, but not tonight.
So there you go. We did some sharpening. I should say he did some sharpening and some cleaning, and I did some watching and filming, but you guys got to see it. So his saws are clean, ready to go. Tomorrow we're gonna go and we're gonna do a bunch of cutting and some splitting and working outside in Kenny's wood yard. So that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for being here. You know what to do. Hit the buttons, hit the like, subscribe, share all that good stuff. Between now and tomorrow, get outside, get cutting.
Good night, Irene.